women's slalom final. Our first competitor from Germany, Gina Kruger. We pick her up on a 12-metre pass. From the centre of the wake to the turn, boys, is 11.5 metres, so degree of difficulty extremely intense on this 12-metre pass. 6 turn boys in all to negotiate, and Gina Kruger now just breaks forward a little bit out of buoy 4, gets it back together at 5, and completes that 12-metre line.
Yeah, well, with 6 boys to navigate their way around, we're on to the 11.25 now for Gina Kruger. She needs to put a big score for the girls to chase. Stands up at 1, though. Edges across to 2. And unfortunately, 1.5 on the 11.25 line for Gina Kruger, the official score.
Well, the start is so important. She's just a little bit narrow and then just gets pulled out of shape. The ski rears up on the back, and of course, you can't get any pulling power when that happens to the ski. So the score will remain 1.5 at 11.25. We caught up with Gina on the dock to get her thoughts.
Definitely don't think it's going to give me a gold medal, but maybe around 4th, I'm thinking. But yeah, definitely Whitney and Karen are still to come, and Emma Shears. They're all such strong skiers, so, and it's really nice out there. So
we go now to Erica Lang from the USA. She's on a 12-metre line here. Can she take the lead off Gina Kruger? She looks strong into 1. Good turn there at 2. Through those wakes of the Nordique at 3. Oh, she's in a little bit of trouble here. Can she make it to 4? She's gone inside buoy number 4. 3 on the 12-metre line for Erica Lang.
Well, bad luck from Erica there. Well, this is a pass that she ran in the semi-finals, but she stood the ski up a little bit out of buoy 1, so she lost a little bit into 2. She's late into 2, desperately trying to get herself to buoy 3, which she actually does, but she has so much speed, unfortunately has no chance of getting to buoy number 4. But fantastic skiing, though, from Erica Lang.
Definitely pretty tough out there, but I thought I was going to be able to make it through that pass, but I pulled a little bit too long and wasn't able to do it, but it's all good.
So we go now to France, and as Clémentine Lucine on the 12-metre line, she needs to run this pass if she wants to challenge for the lead. She's looking so strong, the superstar from France. Into buoy number 4, snaps 4, looking strong, turns 5 beautifully, and there you go, 6 boys on a 12-metre line.
Well, Clémentine knows that the skiers still to come are of such quality. She's got to get well down this 11.5 metre pass. 1.5 the lead at the moment. Turns buoy 1 and breaks forward at the shoulders, and unfortunately for Clémentine Lucine, half a buoy on the 11.25 will be her final score.
And as we go to replay, we see the angle she creates behind that Nordique 200. She gets the ski on edge, but just hits the buoy and unfortunately goes down around buoy number 1.
Okay, to the USA now. Karen Truelove, 12-metre pass. Great angle through the gates there. Perfect camera view. She takes in buoy number 2. Now she leans into 3. Such a strong skier and very experienced is Karen Truelove. No problem around buoy 4. Slows the ski into 5. Keeps it all together. Turn 6. Out through the gates without a problem whatsoever.
Well, now she can challenge for the lead. She needs to go past 2 boys. Looking good into 1. Big turn at 1. No rear up there. She's across to 2. Oh, there's the rear up at 2. But she's managed to complete 2 on the 11.25, and she takes the lead. Karen Truelove.
Well, as we go to replay, everything is so critical. She's probably just a little bit narrow into 1. A little bit of slack rope there. Loses just a fraction, but chases into 2. But then too much speed around 2. Had to get to the wake, get the extra point. It gives her the lead, but gee, there's some quality left in this field. I don't know if 2's going to be enough.
Well, the reigning Moomba Masters Slalom champion from Canada, Whitney McClintock, is next. This is the 12-metre line from the city end. She's such a strong slalom skier. Her height helps her a lot here in the slalom event. Cruises across to buoy 4, edging into 5. That's the best-looking 12-metre pass we've seen here today. Whitney McClintock of Canada.
Well, now a chance to have a crack at the lead, because 2 at 11.25 is our lead mark. What can Whitney McClintock do? Can she get more than 2? Can she, in fact, complete the pass? A great turn out of buoy 1. So strong, with great body position out of 2. Angles away into 3 now. And just snaps her ski around 3. Well, a little bit late out of 4. Struggles for 5, but she's not going to give up. And Whitney McClintock runs the 11.25 metre line. Fantastic skiing.
Well, it's not an easy pass to run the 11.25. We're now onto the 10.75. 3/4 of a metre short of rope to get around all six boys. She gets to 1, pushes to 2. It's a big score to beat. It is 2 on the 10.75 for Whitney McClintock of Canada.
Well, Whitney is up the ante by a full pass as we have another look at that 10.75 metre line through the gates with great angle. She has a big turnaround one, so she really wants to run this pass and goes absolutely flying into buoy 2, carrying too much speed and a little bit narrow to boot, but gets herself back to the waist for the extra point. And well done, our new leader, Whitney McClintock.
We go now to the Australian, the top seed in this women's slalom. She needs to run this 11.25. She's looking strong here, Emma Shears from Queensland. Snaps buoy number 3, edges across to 4. Big turn. The strength of Emma is showing here, round 5. There you go, 6 on the 11.25. She's going to challenge for the lead.
Oh, what determination from Emma Shears. Well, let's see if she can get 2 or better. She would dearly love this Moomba Masters title. And here she comes, our Australian champion. Emma Shears hooks it around 1, but overturns and unfortunately falling. Well, bad luck there for Emma, but she had to have a big dig. She had to turn as hard as she could. And as we go to replay, we'll see that Emma has a pretty good start through the gates. She was just probably overturned, a little bit overzealous in that turnaround buoy 1, and unfortunately finishing with a score of half. We caught up with Emma later on the dock.
Look, I think I've been the bridesmaid for the last 3 years in a row, but look, I was really pleased with my performance today. That's actually the best performance I've ever had on the Yarra, so to do that at nearly 40 years of age isn't too bad, really. So I'm just really excited to be out here and competing with a really strong field. It was fun.
And a confirmation, the 2015 Women's Slalom Champion here at the Moomba Masters. Whitney McClintock of Canada in second place, Emma Shears Australia, and Karen Truelove from the USA taking home the bronze.
Now 8 skiers to contest the men's slalom final. First off the dock, Carlo Aleis from Italy. We pick him up on his 11.25 metre pass. Well, this surely must be a pass these guys are going to have to complete to take out the Moomba Masters title for 2015. Round buoy 4 looking very strong indeed. Quick edge change, takes in buoy 5, and as strong as you like, and a great looking pass there by the Italian, 11.25 metres.
We're going to now bring him back on the 10.75. 3/4 of a metre shorter rope to get around all 6 boys. He's around 1. Oh, shaky start at 1, but makes it up into 2. Can he make it across to 3? He's around 3 and back to the wakes. An official score of 3 on the 10.75 for Carlo Aleis of Italy.
Now from Groveland, Florida, USA, Jonathan Travers. Well, he's chasing a score of 3 at 10.75. This is his 11.25 metre pass. Turns around 4, looking so strong. Takes in buoy 5. This is a solid display of slalom water skiing by Jonathan Travers from the USA.
Yeah, great slalom out here from the young John Travers. Now, onto the 10.75. Needs to go past buoy number 3 to take the lead. Big turn at 1. Oh, sits back on the ski though. He's into buoy number 2, taps the head and said, that's all, folks. But 2 boys on the 10.75, the official score for John Travers of the USA.
Extremely tall guy is John Travers. Watch him lean at the 10.75. Turns around buoy 1. Didn't get a bad start, but his hips really dragged back, and that was costly. He just didn't have the strength to get the good lean then. Gets around buoy 2 though, and 2 on the 10.75 will be all for John Travers.
Jonathan, 2 at 10.75. I know you're disappointed, mate. You wanted more out there.
Yeah, it's really nice out there. It's the nicest it's been all weekend, and it's just gonna. Those guys are gonna run it. Nate's gonna get a course record for sure. It's super awesome out there.
We go now to the Czech Republic's Daniel Advarko. Let's see what he can do here on the 11.25. As we've said, they need to run this 11.25. The score to beat is 3 on the 10.75. Looking strong here. Beautiful turn there at buoy number 3. Perfect out of 4. Looking so solid out here, Daniel. And there's 6 boys in the 11.25. Daniel Advarko of the Czech Republic.
Well, he's wearing a knee brace, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't seem to affect his skiing whatsoever. Okay, here's a 10.75, great angle through the gates. Turns around buoy 1 and he's out of shape. And well, he's fallen, he stood back up in spectacular style as we go to the replay. And Daniel Advarko turns around buoy 1, really just gets into a lean lock, hits the wakes, bounces back up on his ski, but a score of 1 on the 10.75 metre line.
So we go now. We've seen him complete the 11.25 line. We're now on the 10.75. Jace McClintock of Canada needs to run this pass. Needs to go past 3 to take the lead. He's put a big turn there at boy 3. Edges to 4. It's a new leader, but stands up around boy 4. Takes the lead though. 4 on the 10.75 for Jace McClintock of Canada.
Well, now we go to a rising star from Australia, Joel Howley. He knows that 4 on this line length is the lead. He would dearly love to run his pass. Oh, what a great turn out of boy 1. Just turning for 2, slides the ski around 2. A great turn around 3. Oh, Joel Howley, he's all over this pass on the 10.75. Turns around 5, he's late, but he won't give in. And he hooks around 6. And an awesome display of slalom skiing by Joel Howley.
So now we are on to the 10.25 here for Joel. Wants to put a big score. Of course, 3 competitors still on the dock. Big turn here into 1. He's just come forward though, and the crowd's gone wild. 1 on the 10.25 for Joel Howley from Australia. And let's see what he's got to say. The superstar from Australia, Joel Howley.
Well done, Joel. 1 on the 10.25. Leading the Moomba Masters. You've got to be happy.
Yeah, I'm absolutely stoked. It's an unreal tournament. Ski's working good and I'm loving it.
Sensational stuff, mate. Could you hear the crowd? They were willing you through that 10.75 pass.
I couldn't hear them all yesterday, but at the end of that 10.7, I definitely heard them before.
So now we pick up Will Asher from Great Britain. One of the world's finest, and he's on the 10.75 metre line. A little bit of slack rope out of 1. Doesn't seem to trouble him because he turns that ski so beautifully around 2. Takes in 3. Round boy 4, once again creating that wonderful angle. And he just breaks forward a fraction out of 5, but quickly regains his composure and no problem with running the 10.7 metre line.
Well, we're on to the 10.25 now. He knows he's got to get past 1. Can he do it here? Big turn at 1. Slack line, though, that Nautique 200 pulls him towards the wakes. And the official score a tie. 1 on the 10.25.
Well, once again, we have a look at this opening turn. Well, his hand drops in, his body shape is just all over the shop, and unfortunately can't go any further than 1 boy on 10.25.
Will Asher 1 at 10.25, tied for the lead at the moment. Conditions seem good out there.
Yeah, I mean, this is, we kind of have 2 Moomba of legends, or 3. You know, we had day 1, we had high tide, and we're middle tide, and man, this place just skis so well when the current's there and the crowd's just amazing. This place is cool, man.
We go now to the tall Italian Thomas de Gasperi, completed the 11.25. We're on to the 10.75 now. He needs to run this pass. Heading towards the business end, the Moomba Masters Slalom Champion of 2014. He's across at 3, but he's inside boy number 4. Thomas de Gasperi, 3 on the 10.75.
Well, now we go to Nate Smith from the USA. The world record holder knows exactly what he has to do, and he's got to run this 10.75 metre pass. Controlled out of 1, just waiting for 2. Great turn out of 2. He actually lost a little bit, but he's quickly got it back together. Hooks it around boy 4. Well, he hasn't done it yet, but he takes in 5. Leans against the Nautique. Round boy 6. Out through the gates, and a wonderful 10.75 metre pass for Nate Smith.
We're now on the 10.25. This is the lead pass. Can he get past? Boy number 2 edges across now. He's around 2, gets the ski around the ball, and the Moomba Masters Slalom Champion goes to Nate Smith of the USA with 1.5 on the 10.25 line.
Well, he knew exactly what he had to do, because as we go to replay, he's gone into boy number 1, got a great turn out of boy 1. Here it comes, turn, sets himself, knows that he just has to get to 2. A solid lean to 2, turns around 2, and once he's inside the line of the boy, says, that'll do me. I'm the Moomba Masters champion for 2015.
Congratulations, Nate. Moomba Masters title. Look great out there. How are the conditions?
You know, today was probably the best. I mean, it was pretty awesome out there. I felt good for the first 3 passes, and then that 10.7 was pretty rough, and I knew I needed a piece of 2-ball and fought all the way there and got there. Pretty excited.
And your champion for 2015, Nate Smith from the USA. Tying on scores, but a winner on countback, Will Asher from Great Britain. In 3rd place, Joel Howley, Australia.